It is another Friday. We made it. We made it to a Friday. You know what's on this day, October 4th, 2024? You know what makes this Friday so fantastic is there's never going to be another October 4th, 2024. This day is unique. What is it you're doing about this day and this uniqueness of this day to make the most of it? Because there's never going to be another day like today. There's never going to be another opportunities like you have in today to take advantage of them. So embrace those. I'm taking the opportunity right now to come on here and just kind of speak some things that's really what been weighing on my heart, and that's the crisis we have. And men are the ones that are going to have to lead us out. And that crisis is very simple. Is there's been an ongoing destruction of the family. It's been going on for years and years. And families are the foundation of our society. And it's time for men to stand up and take the mantle of leadership and lead their families in a way where they can become more impactful, better husbands to their wives and more significant fathers to their children and lead their children, because your children, men, that's the next generation. You've got to lead them with power. You've got to lead them with conviction. You've got to lead them in a way that they can be quality people as we go forward in this world. And it falls on the shoulders of men. I absolutely believe that, because as men, we've been called to be leaders and we need to take that seriously. And I see too many men that are just shirking that responsibility. They're not standing up and being men. They're doing the exact opposite. And it's time for, as men, for us to find that courage and take that next step to be called who we've been called to be, those leaders in our family, those leaders in our community, leaders in our business, leaders in whatever it may be. It's men who need to be that. And I know in some circles in our society that may be an unpopular statement, but it's true. As men, we have been called to be leaders. And if I'm speaking to you and you're struggling with that idea of a man being a leader, I would love to learn more about why that is such an issue. Why that is such an issue for men to just stand up and be those leaders they know they need to be. Because as men, w- what makes us better leaders is leading our families with intention, leading our families with purpose, directing and guiding them. We need to be more empathetic husbands and fathers as we do that. Empathy is something that's never become real natural for me. I've had to learn how to be empathetic. I'm coming up on my 33rd year of marriage, and without empathy, I don't know that I would have survived 33 years of marriage. I don't think my wife would have put up with me much longer, but I had to learn empathy, one as a husband and as a father. And it has served me very well. It has served me in a way that I want to give back to that next generation of fathers, that next generation of husbands, to empower them to be that best version of who they know they are called to be. They're just not certain what that looks like. And I got married fairly young. I didn't know really what it meant to be a husband and a father. Uh, and I maybe lacked some mentors at that point in my life to kind of direct and guide me. But as I really got into my marriage, I found some of those men that were able to lead and guide me, and they paid forward. And now it's my opportunity to pay forward as well. And one of the things that's really been weighing on my heart is I want to work with men to empower them to be that best version of who they know they're ready to be. So much so that after the new year, I want to launch a cohort directly focused on men to become more significant leaders within their families, to take their families to that next step, to elevate their families in their house, in their communities, in their cities, in their states, in their countries. Because if we want to restore some things in this world, it's got to start within our countries. And if we want to store some things inside our countries, it's got to start within our states. And then it's got to start within our cities. It's got to start within our cities and our neighborhoods. But it starts within those homes, and it starts with men to be that best version of who they're ready to be. And that's the journey I want to take men on, to help them to understand the significance their lives have and how they can be that next step for their children, for their families, as they empower that family unit to be the best version of who they can be. Because that's what we need in this world. We need strong families. That's what'll get us on through some of these tough times. And we see tough times going on right now. Some events that have been transpiring in the world right now. And it's the strong families that have empowered those communities to get through those tough times. And I'm sorry, but it starts with men. It's got to start with men stepping up to the plate to do and become that which they have been called to be in their lives. Stop being a limp dick. Stand up and be significant, be powerful, and be ready to take that next step. So, if this cohort is something that sounds of interest to you, hey, get on my calendar. Let's have a conversation about it. I would love to speak with you and learn how I can serve you to be a better man, to be a more impactful father, and to be a better husband to your wife. That is something that is important to me. In this stage of my life, I want to give back. I want to give back to that next generation of men to empower them to be who it is they know they are called to be. So if this sounds like something that of interest to you, if this is something that you think resonates with you, let's have that conversation. Drop a comment or go ahead and jump on my calendar and let's have that conversation, you and I, and discuss ways in which I can serve you in a powerful way. But I just wanted to jump on here this Friday. It was just something that I really wanted to speak about. Sometimes we just get those urgings to just do something, to speak about something, and you know what? Take the action. I call it imperfect action. Just do it. Stop thinking about it and become that man of action, become that man of purpose. Learn who you are and whose you are, because that's the only way in which you're going to understand what you're capable of becoming in this world, in your life, and how you can serve your family in a powerful way, how you can serve your communities in a powerful way. I would love to have that conversation with you. Jump on my calendar. Let's have that discussion. But I just want to stop on here this Friday, this unique day, this October 4th, 2024. And remember, there's never going to be another October 4th, 2024 in your life. So make the most of the unique opportunities you have within this day to become that man, that person. All of you, just not men, but women as well, to become that person you know you are have been called to be. Take action on it. Be that best version of who you are ready to be. Um, and let's make the most of this. Be extraordinarily bold in all you do. Have a great remainder of your Friday. Have a great weekend and peace out.